Pressure should feel familiar. You practice one way, you compete another way. In practice, mistakes don't matter much. It's low stakes, you're relaxed. In competition, everything matters. It's high stakes, you're tense. Then you wonder why competition feels so different, so much harder. Here's the problem. You're not training for the conditions you'll actually compete in. You're training in comfortable conditions, then expecting to perform in uncomfortable ones. That gap is what makes competition feel overwhelming. The solution? Make practice look like competition. Not always, not every drill, but regularly enough that competition conditions feel familiar. Question: does your practice feel similar to your competition environment or completely different? Comment your experience. Here's what I mean by making practice look like competition. Add pressure, create consequences, make mistakes matter, track scores, compete against teammates, add stakes, add decision-making. Don't just drill technique, practice making decisions under time pressure and uncertainty like you do in competition. Add fatigue. Practice executing your skills when you're tired, because that's when it matters most in competition. Add distraction. Practice with noise, with people watching, with things happening around you. Competition isn't quiet and empty. Add variability. Don't just practice in perfect conditions. Practice in different conditions, different scenarios, different challenges. When you practice under competition-like conditions, competition itself feels less foreign. Remember from video 6 about building routines? Part of what makes routines powerful is they stay consistent while everything else changes. You need that and practice that mirrors competition. Remember from video 8 about training attention under fatigue? That's one way to make practice competition-like. There are others. Here's what will help. Download the Athlete Listening Guide for this video. It has a practice design worksheet where you identify what makes your competition challenging: pressure, fatigue, decisions, environment, and then design practice segments that include those elements. Here's what this looks like practically. Example: basketball. Instead of just shooting around, play competitive 1v1 or 2v2 to specific scores. Loser runs sprints. Now mistakes matter. Decision-making is required. Pressure exists. Example: swimming. Instead of just swimming laps, do race simulations with starts, turns, and race pace. Have teammates time you. Track improvement. Create stakes. Example: soccer. Instead of just technical drills, play small-sided games where decisions matter and consequences exist. Add conditions. If your team loses, extra conditioning. See the pattern? You're adding elements that make it more like actual competition. Not just going through motions, actually competing. Here's what athletes get wrong. They save full effort for competition. Practice is casual. Competition is intense. Then they wonder why competition feels so different and so hard. Better approach. Regularly practice at competition intensity. Not every day, but regularly. This trains your nervous system. This intensity is normal. I can handle it. Think about the best practice you've ever had. The one where you felt locked in, competing hard, fully focused. It probably felt similar to competition intensity. That's not coincidence. That's what practice should feel like more often. Here's the balance. You can't make every practice high-pressure competition simulation. That would burn you out. Some practice should be technical work, skill development, learning. But some practice, regularly, should mirror competition conditions. Maybe 20 to 30% of your practice time includes competition-like elements. That's enough to make competition feel familiar without burning you out. This week, add competition elements to practice. Pick one practice session. Design one segment that includes pressure, decisions, or consequences. It could be 15 minutes. It could be 30 minutes. But make it feel like competition. Track in your listening guide. How did you respond? Did you execute under pressure? What did you learn? Then reflect. Does this kind of practice help competition feel more familiar? Over time, you build the capacity to perform under pressure because you've practiced under pressure. Competition stops feeling foreign. It just feels like another day of training. That's when you perform your best. Pressure should feel familiar. Make practice look like competition. Perform better when it matters.